Our country today is developing. Technology is increasingly modern. Therefore, it requires a lot of human intelligence and agility to handle work effectively. But Bill Gates asserted the opposite of the issue with one of his famous sayings: I choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. We agree with this view and advocate for choosing lazy people to do a hard job. So, in support of this view, our team would like to bring up 3 issues to clarify Bill Gates' view. Firstly, lazy people are not less intelligent people and fall at own jobs. Secondly, lazy people always know how to achieve a quick and simple goal. Finally, lazy people often have an optimistic, positive spirit in their lives. Next, we will clarify each argument in support of Bill Gates' view.
I'm an A2 member of the support team, and I'm taking to continue to present my team debate. First, we must understand what is it like to be lazy. A lazy person in people's view is a vice which needs to be modified. Lazy people are those who are not active, do nothing, even quickly give up at work, as well as are incapable of striving, trying to accomplish their goal. But from the perspective of scientific research has shown that laziness is a sign of intelligence. Even researchers have pointed out that laziness is a need for perception. Through the Journal of Health Psychology, people who are less physically active tend to be master than those who are physically active. From the above, we assert that lazy persons are not less intelligent people and fail at own job. Lazy people won't want to take on work on themselves because they are too lazy to spend time to understand many things. They are always well aware that what they should do and what to do to accomplish it. We should not balance laziness and negligence, because lazy people are aware that if their work is not good, they will have to do it again, and this is their nightmare. So they won't care about external effect and always focus on their goal. With Bill Gates saying, this is entirely just right. Take an example from the fact. When you enter a cafe, what will you see? You will see 2 completely opposite things. There are people who always work next to technological devices, but there will be those who take a relaxing break. And the lazy are always the number 2. Because they are so lazy, they never let them stress. The destinations is in French, so they do not need to rush. Lazy people won't take job out of the office. They always give themselves relaxing moment. They always give themselves relaxing moment, from which also stimulate creativity, help them relax and find way to quickly getting done. Going back to those who are always focused on work, they will spend most of their time on their work, not give themselves a moment of rest, or if anything, it's very, very little. For a long time, they will become a stereotypical person, working in a machine style. And such people will be prone to stress. For a long time, it becomes too sick. From there we can see that lazy people will always find the way to relax themselves and find direction to get their work done quickly and easily than those who are always focused on work completely.
And I will continue to the third affirmative. As Bill said, lazy people will find easy way to get things done, so our team's second thesis will clarify how. Lazy people will know how to achieve their goals quickly and simply. It's true that the utility inventions of the modern world are mostly the products of lazy people. They always find ways to save time and find the most convenient ways to achieve what you want. So it can be said that you can hardly be lazy if you're not an intelligent people. What's more, the research proves the problem. Creativity and laziness always go hand in hand. If hardworking people often choose to work stereotypically following a pre-outline path, lazy people always give themselves the habit of thinking five ways to save time, minimize efforts to enlist time for their laziness. Inadvertently, they find optimal methods that make difficult things easy and anyone can do it. In the world, many thinkers are interested in limiting wasteful activity. They often interest in really necessary processes and high efficiency. So perhaps hiring a lazy person is not a bad idea because they are likely strategic thinker who can come up with smart initiative how to eliminate problems, save time, and contribute new, innovative ideas to the company. Lazy people mostly only care about things that they are really interesting to themselves. Michael Lewis, author of two bestseller Moribund and the Pixars, presents his thoughts in an interview at the 2017 Hcmute. I'm only interested in embarking on something if it's really exciting, and much of his success comes directly from laziness. Lazy people always know how to use their time effectively. Laziness does not mean doing little, but being more. Laziness means doing less and doing better. They always remind themselves with the idiom, a stick in time saves nine. They realize that the majority of work results are thanks to the effort in the first minute and minimize errors. By such view, we see that Bill Gates is very smart in choosing lazy people to get things done faster and easier.
The next problem to prove Bill Gates' point is that it is lazy people who often have an optimistic, pessimistic spirit in their life. Why is that? We need to recognize that lazy people are mostly capable of adjusting their thinking, so they not only spend time at work but also know how to spend time for entertainment, because it's the moment of fun activity that help them relax their mind, nothing negative thing. From there, positive thing will follow them into work, leading to the work will be done in a good way. When you immerse yourself in nature, all stress at work will gradually disappear. In research by a scientific team, being close to nature improves our ability to focus on work. And lazy people always focus at work because they themselves always have free time to enjoy, to relax. We believe that people who travel frequently are more productive than or above those who always know only work.
uh, and often lazy people will spend part of their time traveling. This individually reduce stress in them, increase the ability to work and enjoy nature will bring you the most optimistic spirit possible. From that optimism, you will have positive activity in life as well as at work. When facing on the trouble in life, let's behave like a lazy person because they are not free to think about their review version or worry about obstacles. For them, every problem will have a solution, and we shouldn't always focus on them. And lazy people often do not have the concept of struggle. It's not necessary. Since most struggle are negative, this makes them lighter in life. When you have an optimistic spirit, your work will take place smoothly and effectively.
To the A4 of our team. We have made the three elements to prove Bill Gates' point of view to be true, and I would like to continue to present my group's support. As the A2 of our team explained, lazy people are a sign of intelligence and a need to perception. So how we become lazy at work? Firstly, we need to adjust our lazy thinking. Being lazy at work isn't as bad a thing as people think. Laziness at work to bring positive results. Consider which jobs are beneficial to you. Don't take the jobs that are not relevant to you, or those you cannot complete. Because I firmly believe that your boss doesn't look at your result, they only look at the result of the work that you bring. So why do you choose the hard work and keep trying to do it? Believe me, let's do the trying to work to bring high results. Maybe you will be promoted from laziness in your work. That let us be aware of ourselves, lazy to contribute to the rotation of his health. You know, the majority of people who commit suicide in Japan are good people. Always focus on the work. This leads them putting themselves under the heavy pressure to lead to undesirable results, such as suicide. Do you like it or not? After adjusting our mindset, we must act. This is quite simple. What but work smartly. Don't focus on this too much to affect your health. And enjoying nature so that your brain can relax. Allow yourself to sleep on weekends is also a very useful way. Let's lock the business inside COVID brain. Business is a habit, not a path to success. Instead of bringing pack and doing a lot of things, slow down, do less and live slower. Most people life be satisfied to sit down and do nothing, relax and be happy. Let's do what needs to be done. Lazy people will realize that the majority of the work results are due to the effort to do well in the first place. So stop whining
Our team
because
makes
no one
many
can help you.
arguments in support
From the
of Bill
above,
Gates' point of
if you
view.
know how
I
to be
choose a
selective,
lazy
you
person
will
to do
become a
entire
lazy
job
but useful
because a
person
lazy
for your work.
person will find an easy way to do it. I am an atheist. I would like to summarize the main ideas of the book as follows. Wrong attitude to act for people help make argument to prove Bill Gates' view to be true. We need to have positive thought about lazy person, like he said. The lazy person in Bill Gates' work is an intelligent person who knows how to see the problem and know what he needs to do. Why don't successful and famous people like Bill Gates choose talented people to work for? Because Bill Gates is the man who has been so talented and successful. He can understand people because he has been through a lot of hardships. Good people who always focus on work will often go in the direction of stereotype machine. It will take a long time to lose the inherent creativity of people. From there, the work will become more difficult. The direction of solving work is increasingly limited, making the work impossible to complete. On the contrary, the lazy people who follow the concept of Bill Gates are those who simplify life, know how to express themselves as well as the do's and actions. They are probably not good people, but they are creative and offer many solutions to solve the work so that it is simple and better. Laziness at work is good, but we must know to be lazy at the right time in the right place. You will pay the price of being lazy anytime, anywhere, if you are not smart enough to be able to do little and still be effective. Remember that doing things you love doesn't mean your laziness is abundant. It's important that you do it because you like it and not because of the result. Rethink Bill Gates' statement with caution and insight so that we ourselves have the right view of the job. Being a lazy person to get things done is better than being a talented person, but only under pressure. And pressure will make it. We always support and try to be lazy from Bill Gates' point of view. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. That's all. Thanks for your listening.